Merci beaucoup, Monsieur le Président. Je voulais d'abord réagir au président Juncker sur le PNR. On n'a pas renoncé à rien du tout, le Parlement. On ne va pas réviser. On a, avec une grande majorité, voté une résolution qui est claire. On veut un PNR au niveau européen. Pour ça, on demande à la Commission des propositions sur la nécessité et la proportionnalité qui sont les deux conditions de base pour avoir un système pareil, et on demande aussi au Conseil de faire quelque chose, c'est-à-dire d'avancer dans l'approbation de la directive sur la protection des données. Et donc ça veut dire, ce n'est pas nous qui vont revoir notre position, c'est nous trois qui vont faire de sorte que si le Conseil fait ce qu'il doit faire, si la Commission fait ce qu'il doit faire, nous allons aussi avancer dans ce dossier, mais ce sera ensemble, ce ne sera pas séparément ou indépendamment. La deuxième chose, la gouvernance économique, je pense que c'est une bonne note que vous avez produite, M. Juncker, une bonne note. Je pense que finalement, on a fini maintenant avec ces contractual arrangements, cette idée complètement folle sur laquelle on a travaillé pendant 2 ans, que la Commission allait faire un accord avec un État pour les réformes. Je crois qu'il faut y aller dans un autre sens, c'est-à-dire le sens d'une approche dans une convergence globale dans l'Union européenne et dans la zone euro. Donc là, je crois que l'approche est bonne. That gives me the third point that has been discussed in this informal council on Greece. I think it was a wise decision, Mr. Tusk, that 4 months more time has been given, because that's the outcome of the deal with Greece, that they can describe their reforms that they want to make. I think that was a wise decision. But I hope that it's going to be real reforms. I see that they want to do things on tax evasion. I think that's very good. They want to do proposals on corruption, but that's not sufficient. I was not too much impressed by the letter of the Greek government of a few days ago. There are other things to do. Opening, for example, closed professions to young people. Downsizing and reforming the public sector is also an absolute need in Greece. And finally, transforming, I think, public banks in competitive private financial institutions, what Greece doesn't have today in that country. So I think that we have really to wait now for the additional proposals from the Greek government before we can go further. But I think it was a good decision to take a period of 4 months. It was totally impossible to do that job within a few days or a few weeks. And then I come finally, Mr. President, to the question of Ukraine. Now, the question is, Mr. Tusk said that 800 times the agreement, 800 times the agreement have been breached, Minsk II. And I think that we have to reflect on this, because we have to put the question forward, is our strategy towards Russia the right strategy? What is our strategy towards Russia? That is, he moves into Crimea and we react. He moves into the eastern provinces of Ukraine and we react. He's breaching the agreement of Minsk II, and maybe we shall react. I think that we have to do the opposite, that in a certain way we have already to decide now on additional sanctions, economic sanctions, not to put them immediately in place, but to say to the Russian leadership, if you breach this or that agreement, these are the new economic sanctions that we shall put in place. Not to wait. We always react to a move of Putin. And we have to do the opposite, deciding with the European Council, based on proposals of Mr. Tusk and Mrs. Mogherini, on a number of new economic sanctions, and saying to the leadership in Russia that these sanctions are going to be a reality if he is continuing his permanent aggression to the agreements that have been made and to the Ukrainian state. Thank you.